Hey, what's up, fam? So I'm coming today with a divine message from the universe. What the universe wants you to know is you possess the God gene in your DNA, and it's time to activate your God gene. We as Black people have divine power, but many of us aren't aware because we are trapped in the matrix. The powers that be that have taken over this planet want you to believe that you're powerless. That's how the enemy works. The divine created us to be gods. The matrix is not supposed to keep us bound. The universe has given us the power, the divine knowledge, the skills, the spirituality to fucking break the matrix. Break out of the matrix. Take over this planet. This our fucking planet. And we let these devils and demons come in here and take our fucking planet from us. This our fucking planet. This shit don't belong to them. These motherfuckers do not, bruh, they fucking stolen our birthright. It's time for us to wake up and take our shit back. Period. Get out in nature, meditate, buy some crystals, buy some incense, buy some sage. Burn out them fucking spirits. Heal yourself. Heal your trauma. Come to the universe. Align with the universe. Turn on your God gene. That's how you turn on your God gene. You connect with the universe. Ground into your spirituality. It's time to wake up, family. The universe, our planet is in peril. The universe is in peril. All the shit you see on them Star Wars movies, that shit is applicable to us. Our fucking planet is in peril. It's not time to play no more. Like, this shit could end at any time. Like, since I've been fucking awake, I be having dreams of fucking floods and shit. I've been having dreams of floods for years. Now, they say in ancient times, there have been plenty of floods to wipe out the earth. Who's to say that another flood won't come to wipe out the earth? Your ass want to come back here and reincarnate in this hell again? You want to keep coming back and reincarnating in this hell? Or you want to fucking activate your God gene and go on to the next dimension? What you trying to do? Because this ain't it. Like, be trapped in fucking hell. If you don't raise your frequency, you trapped in mental hell, mental and spiritual hell. If you don't raise your frequency and come into the true realization of who you are, you'll be stuck here. You'll be stuck in a repeating cycle. How the fuck we stay in slavery for 400 years? How? How? How do you stay in, physically enslave a group of people for 400 years? How? Because we lost our fucking identity. We lost our true, like, they were able to shut that shit off. They were able to shut that shit off with religion. Religion takes us away and keeps us fucking grounded into outside of our fucking true God energy. Religion keeps us outside of our true God energy. So I need y'all to think about it. Like, think about it. And when you're ready, get with me so I can help you to get to that level. It's time to wake up. The planet is in peril. They were coming out with this damn technology, the metaverse. That shit ain't gonna do nothing but fucking distract your ass more and keep you more out of your power. That's all it's gonna do. That's all their intent is to do, is to keep your ass asleep. That's all that's the whole plan, is to keep you asleep. But once you realize and figure out that you are God, it's game over. Like, you fucking won the whole program. You fucking beat the matrix once you realize that you are God. Period. It's game over, family. And if all of us were to do that, then we could take over this damn planet and bring it back into harmony the way it used to be. You know, where we were all connected. We were all one. You know what I'm saying? That's the purpose. That's what we're here for. We are here to realize that we are gods and to take our planet back. Take our planet back from these demons. From these demons who don't give a fuck about the planet, the earth, They don't give a fuck about us. They got us voting for fucking what? It never fucking matters who the fuck you vote for. Like, they're all tied to the devil. They got us fucking killing each other. They got us fucking glorifying bullshit, objectifying women. We so fucking, like, we so fucked up. It's time to wake up. That's it. You are not who they told you you were. You're more than what they told you you were. But you got to wake up and realize it. And the way you do that, spend your time in nature, meditate, and connect with the sun. It's a 3-paradigm dynamic to this. The earth is the mother. She heals the heart. The sun heals the mind. And the divine spirit heals the spirit. So it's a 3 dynamics to this. So once you ground into your, start doing that spiritual work, start doing your rituals. I suggest doing rituals. Learn about tarot. You know, get tarot readings. Understand numerology. Understand divine magic. How to make affirmations. How to cast spells, written spells, and spoken spells in conjunction with the universe. And you know, when you casting spells with the universe, all of that's pure. All of that's pure magic, right? Pure. Now there's pure magic, and then there's what they call black magic, which I don't know why the fuck it's called black magic, because like they try to make everything fucking negative, tie that shit to blackness, which blackness is where all creation came from. The universe was birthed in the dark, out of darkness. All life on this planet was birthed out of darkness. Every seed that's implanted in an embryo on this planet in a woman's womb is implanted in darkness. So like, but anyway, I digress. Wake up, family. Activate your pineal gland. Okay? Activate your pineal gland, and you do that through meditation. There's so many YouTube videos out there to tell you how to activate your pineal gland. There's so many YouTube videos out there to tell you. Ultimately, the ultimate way to activate and turn on your God gene is to raise your vibration. There's several YouTube videos out there to teach you how to raise your vibration. Several spiritualists out there that teach you how to raise your vibration. That is imperative. You have to raise your vibration. Activate your pineal gland. Connect to nature, because nature will heal all of the trauma and everything you need to clear out, to open your heart, to flow freely from your heart. Connect with the sun, because the sun, the rays give you light codes sent from your ancestors and your spirit guides and the divine. There's so many. I hate to use the Bible as a reference because I know it's been fucked with, but there's so many references in the Bible that resonate with this whole universal spiritual thing. No one comes to the Father except through I don't believe in there's no Father. I believe the universe is a she, and she creates everything. If there is a gender, there could not be a gender, but no one gets to the universe until they go through the sun. The sun that sustains all life on the planet. The sun that rises and sets every morning, every day. The moon. You have to connect with the moon and understand the cycles of the moon and what they mean and how they affect your life. How they affect who you are, your mood, and what happens in your life. Tarot. Connect to tarot and get an understanding. Sometimes in the universe, spirit guides will send you messages through tarot just to confirm some things that you may have gotten, messages that you may have heard from the universe, like in your quiet moments. I mean, it's so amazing to listen to a tarot reading and get confirmation of something that you've already been told from the universe. Like that's just so dope. So yeah, tarot, numerology, astrology, understand the planets and how they affect you, what effect they have on your life. All of that matters. All of that matters in your universe. That's how you become the God of your universe, the God of your reality. Once you become the God, once you activate your God gene, there is no such thing as fear. There is no such thing as death. You are immortal. These people got you out here scared of death. That's the narrative that they've created for us. We don't fucking die. We never die. We're immortal. We're immortal beings. We live forever. We live forever. Now, you can have a physical death and keep reincarnating in this bitch because you won't fucking wake up and turn on your God gene. You stuck and trapped in the matrix. And that's what they want. That's what the enemy wants you to keep coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back, doing the same bullshit. The enemy wants your mind. You have to break free from the mind control. What did Bob Marley say? Free yourself from mental slavery. Like a lot of us are sitting around here mental slaves. We just buy into anything they tell us. They have created this society of control to control us, and we just allow it. We just allow it without any question. Like, we just allow it. And then there's some of us that are stuck because of religion, because of organized religion. I will tell you the truth. Organized religion is so limiting in regards to spirituality. It doesn't tell you anything about activating your pineal gland. It doesn't tell you anything about the direct connection that you have to your ancestors, your spirit guides, the universe, who's going to guide you on your path, who's going to open up and show you what your path is, what your purpose is on this planet. You know, so many people want to know what their purpose is, but they don't have a freaking idea or clue how to find it. A lot of people don't. Activate your God gene and you will know. Family, you have the God gene laying dormant in your DNA. That is sacred science that they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know because they cannot rule over us if we are all in our God power. Because guess what? That means that we are independent of them. We don't fucking need them. We can see through their fucking games, their lies, their attacks. We can see through all the bullshit. We don't need them. We don't need their fucking plastics. We don't need their fucking GMO food. Grow our own shit. We don't need their fucking grocery stores. We don't need none of that shit. Take this shit back to the ancient times where everybody was in a fucking community and working together and doing for self and just living in harmony on the planet. That's what the fuck we need. We need to take it back. Tap into these plant medicines that are on the fucking planet to heal yourself. We don't need their pharmaceutical shit. Their pharmaceutical poisons. We don't need that shit. You depressed? Take you some fucking mushrooms, some magic mushrooms. Psilocybin mushrooms. Take you some psychedelic mushrooms. That shit heals fucking depression. It heals anxiety. But these motherfuckers won't tell you that. Smoke you some fucking weed if you anxious. Smoke you some weed and relax and meditate. Meditate. Don't just fucking smoke weed. Because goddamn anxiety ain't gonna go nowhere. Let the universe heal you. Let the universe heal you. Bruh, this shit is like coming all full circle, y'all. Like y'all gotta wake up. It's time to wake up and connect to the universe. Time to connect to the God inside of you. There is no God outside of you. The God you are praying to that you think is in heaven. The God is you. You are God. That's the sacred science that they don't want you to know. You are God. You possess the God gene in your DNA. Wake up and activate it. Activate your God DNA. And I'm here. I'm here to help you. Bruh, 11/11 last night, the universe blessed me immensely. The universe gave me a whole ordination ceremony. Do you know what that looks like? Do you have any clue or idea what that looks like, bruh? Like I couldn't do nothing but fucking cry. I've been in spiritual warfare for the past 7 fucking years, fighting nonstop battles for the past 7 years. And it all culminated last night. The universe celebrated me last night for being a good and faithful servant. For opening my eyes and realizing I am God. I am the God of my universe. Nothing outside of me. Nothing outside of me. And once I came to that realization, it was over. I was free. I was free of everything. I was free. The depression, the rejection, the PTSD, all the heartbreak and heartache, all the struggles, everything that I've been fighting through over this past 7 years. I was free. The universe celebrated me last night. You have no clue what that looks like. You have no idea. Like, it's indescribable. It was so beautiful. So beautiful. And it's only because I freaking came to the realization that I am God. I have the power to control everything in my life. It's just a matter of my frequency. You have to elevate. You have to raise your frequency to match the God frequency. You have a frequency, family. You have to activate. You have to raise your frequency and connect with your God frequency. That's all. That's it. And then you're free. You're free from the matrix. You're done. Nothing can affect you. Nothing. They can kill you. They can kill your physical body. Who gives a shit? We're mortal. We gonna live forever. We gonna fucking... Look at Nipsey. Nipsey was a fucking living God. Look at Kanye. Kanye, a fucking living God. Like, people are waking up to their God consciousness. They killed his body. Bruh, but look how many people he impacted. And look how many people that he impacted will impact others. And those people will impact others, and it'll be a domino effect. That's what happens when we activate our God DNA. We heal the fucking planet as a whole, as a collective. We heal the planet from this pain. Can you imagine the fucking mother? Our earth, our planet? Our planet is in peril. Our planet is in peril while we on bullshit. Bruh, like they fucking killing the forest. Soon we ain't gonna have no fucking trees. All this damn chemtrails and bullshit. Like, these motherfuckers don't care. They're fucking devils. They're devils. And they trying to keep us on their level. We're majority of the human life on this planet are vibrating at their frequency. Because they haven't tapped into their God frequency. You have to go higher. You have to raise your frequency to go higher. A lot of people aren't even aware. They don't even give a fuck about what's going on with the planet. The planet is in peril. Our mother is a living being, a living organism. The planet, the Mother Earth, you think the Earth has all this fucking life on it and is dead? Come on, man. Just use your basic logic. A lot of the knowledge and science that's in existence is already in your DNA, bro. Like, you don't fucking need nobody to teach you this shit. It's already in your DNA. And the sun sends light codes for you to fucking unpackage. When you're vibrating in a certain frequency, the shit will just come out in your meditations. The shit will just come out when you fucking working out or jogging. Like, these codes will be interpreted for you, broken down for you. The shit is in your DNA. Like, this whole shit is like a simulated system. We are an operating system. We are a computer system. The elaborate design of our bodies, bro, the electricity, the auras, the chakras, like, all of that shit is fucking, all of that shit is operating in the universe. Like, it all goes together. It's all an operating system. We're part of this operating system. Each one of y'all is a computer. You're a God. And you're a computer. The divine has created our bodies to be like fucking computers. Man, if I could only share, if I only had the time in the world to share all of the freaking miracles and magic that I've seen unfold right before my eyes. Like some Christ type shit. Shit that you read about that you don't see in reality. If I only had the time to share with you my real life experiences over these past 7 years that the divine has shown me, allowed me to see through my pineal gland, like real magic, like real shit. Like, bruh, you have no idea. That's why they want you to stay asleep. They don't want you to see and understand and know the magic, the science. They don't want you to understand and know the science behind who you are, the real truth behind who you are, your power, your magical powers. You know, they were afraid when they came to Africa and we had so many rituals and voodoo, and they fucking stole the narrative of voodoo and demonized it and fucking got us scared of voodoo. Our own shit. That's our own spiritual beliefs. Our true spiritual beliefs. The connectivity to nature and just understanding and knowing the universe. Voodoo ain't shit to be scared of and run away from. Yeah, there's a dark element to any and everything on the planet. But once you're vibrating at a certain frequency, that shit don't apply. That shit don't apply. Bro, I can go and do voodoo at the high level that I'm vibrating at. Bro, that shit'll be all for good. Fucking do voodoo, do goddamn rain, whatever, like the Indians, Native Americans used to do, fucking to call in the rain, to call in fucking whatever the hell you want to call in and manifest. We have the damn power, and the magic to do so. But they keeping you asleep. You're willfully staying asleep. I don't know if you stay asleep because nobody's told you this, because you're just too distracted with bullshit like fucking social media or fucking like the stupid ass music that keeps us in a low vibration, keeps us losing and lost, keeps us running around in cycles. Like so many of our people have sold their souls to the devil for this fucking money that don't mean shit. When our world perishes, when our planet comes to its final demise, then what? What the fuck? What is your money? What is your money worth then? You done sold your soul. Like I got so much fucking respect for people like Kyrie, Kanye, like these, like, come on, man. And there's so many other people, like I'm just drawing a blank right now. But it's, y'all know who y'all are. Don't sell your soul for money. Kwame Brown, I think is a ex-basketball player. Like, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all woke ones, you need to start coming out the closet. All y'all woke ones, come out the closet. Stop fucking hiding. Because the world is in peril. And we got to change this shit. It's up to us. We are the change we seek. We are the gods that they don't want to realize that we have this power that lays within us. Or lies within us. But you get what the hell I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. And if the shit resonate with you, then, hey, share this message. Share this message. It's time for us to fucking light up the world. Bring the world out of darkness. Because we are in a dark, fucked up state. We were physically enslaved for 400 years. And then from there on, we've remained mentally enslaved. And they were only able to physically enslave us because they were able to mentally enslave us. How the hell you stay enslaved for 400 years? Your ass is mentally fucked up. Like they got you mentally fucked up. If you're gonna stay enslaved for 400 years, come on, bro. Like, come on, man. People 400 years from now, 500 years from now are gonna look back and like be like, how the fuck did they allow themselves to be oppressed? How did they allow themselves to be killed by the police and didn't burn down the motherfucking cities? How did they allow themselves to be taxed to death and live penniless and scraping like paycheck to paycheck? How did they allow that and not fucking overthrow the government? How did they allow politicians to fucking bullshit them and swindle them like they did? They're gonna look back at this time, these dark ages, light ages in the future. They're gonna look back and just be like, how the fuck did they stay so mentally enslaved? Like, that's so crazy. How did they believe in organized religion and not really know any spirituality? They're gonna be so perplexed, just like I'm perplexed that we stayed enslaved, physically enslaved for 400 years. I just don't, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I'm here to assist, man. It's been seven long years, and I'm telling you, last night, man, I could never imagine that would have happened to me in a million years. The divine, the universe celebrated me last night, man. Celebrated my struggle. Celebrated my consciousness, my awareness of who I am. Like, I graduated from the struggle last night. Like, I officially won the Matrix. I officially won the Matrix. I officially won the Matrix. Do you understand the magnitude of that? The divine, the universe celebrated me because I officially won the Matrix. And you can too. You can win the Matrix too. Be intentional about it. You can feel free to contact me. I will help you. I will show you the steps. I will hold your hand and walk you through. But you got to be willing to do the work, baby, because it's not easy. It's not easy. Bro, I've been fighting for 7 years non-stop. Spiritual attacks, physical attacks, mental attacks. Warfare. It's Armageddon. It's Armageddon. It's a battle for your soul. This is Armageddon. Now, will you stay asleep like a sheep and be let off a fucking cliff? Or will you fucking wake up, realize who you are, so that we can all take this planet back and heal the planet, heal the mother? Listen, when we were in quarantine, bruh, that was the best thing ever for the planet. She was able to take a knee. She was able to breathe clean air. Like, we owe our mother so much. And so many people are just disconnected from the mother. Go out in nature, walk around, sit by the river, walk around in the woods barefoot. When I go on hiking trails, I take my damn shoes off and ground into the mother. Ground into the mother. When I go sit outside in my backyard, I take my shoes off. And I plant my feet in the grass. And I gaze up at the sun's rays. You don't look directly into the sun now. That's why I said call me or contact me, email me so I can walk you through how to do these things, how to activate your God gene. You don't look directly into the sun and burn all your retina up. But you look at the sun's rays. You look at the rays under the sun, where you capture the light codes. You pull in the light codes. Once your pineal gland is open, you pull in those light codes. It's time to wake up, family. We are the change we seek. The planet is in peril. Bro, the planet was in peril 400 years ago. She needs us. The universe is calling us to help the planet, which helps the universe. We are in peril, family. Wake up, wake up, wake up to the God gene that is lying dormant in your DNA. I need y'all to hit me up. Come to me, whoever's ready to activate their God gene so that you can help others to activate their God gene, and we can make this thing catch like wildfire. Like a huge domino effect. So if you think you're ready and you're willing to put in the work and you're really willing to listen, please just email me shoot me an email at akankep@msn.com, and I'll hit you back so we can coordinate a Zoom call to get started. I got you, family. I got you. I got 7 years of hands-on experience. Whatever you need, I'm here to help you heal and elevate and activate. Heal, elevate, and activate. Heal your body, mind, and spirit. Elevate your vibration and activate your God power. That's the plan. Heal, elevate, and activate. We trying to make this activation catch like wildfire. I just believe that what is to come from this will be the domino effect. I heal you, you heal somebody else, they heal somebody else, and we'll just continue to go like that, like until the whole globe is covered with this message. Hey, and one last thing. If any of the other awakened ones out there resonate with this message, feel free to hit me up, because you know this is a lonely journey. You know, I know we out there, but we're just so scattered about, like, you know, we're so geographically scattered. So if you see this message and it resonates with you, and you are one of the enlightened, awakened ones who has activated your God gene, please hit me up. I would love to hear your story. All right, love and light.